My name is Jessica Rouse, and this tutorial that I have created is going to show you how to create and manage a Class Dojo account. First, it is important to understand what Class Dojo is. Class Dojo is a free site that allows teachers to encourage students and recognize student achievement in academic and classroom behavior. Class Dojo allows teachers, students, and parents to see student progress in a clear and simplistic way. So the first thing that you need to do is go to www.classdojo.com. When you are here, you will sign up as a teacher, parent, or student. And as I said before, Class Dojo is free for teachers. I already have a Class Dojo account, so I will go ahead and log into my own. And this is the Class Dojo home screen that you will see when you log in. Here you will find all of the classes that you have created. I have an APA math class that I have created, as well as a kindergarten class. Here is a demo class, and this is where you can go in and get familiar with the site by using a practice classroom to help you before you actually utilize this in your own class. Once you are ready to add a class, you will click on Add Your Class. And here you can pick a class icon, give your class a name, and select the grade level that you are teaching, and create my class. The next step is to add all of the students that you have in that particular class. Okay, once you have finished putting all of the students in the class, you can edit their name if you need to, as well as change their dojo icon. You can choose between Class Dojo monsters or critters. Click Next. And this is where you can edit or create the feedback that you want to give your students, whether the behavior is positive or whether the behavior needs work. So for example, if you wanted to change helping others, click to edit. You can change the icon, and you can change the name of the behavior. This is great because it will allow you to really change and edit the classroom so that it fits what you are doing in your own class. Once you have finished that, click Save. And so these are the positive behaviors, and these are the behaviors that need work, such as bullying and disrespect. Once again, you can click to edit, and you can change the icon if you would like, and then you can change the behavior. Okay, once you are finished setting up the positive and needs work behaviors, click Next, and you will be prompted to connect with home. What this means is that you will create a newsletter to send out to parents telling them about Class Dojo, and parents will have access to their own student's Class Dojo account using separate codes. Each student will have their own code that their parent will use to log in. This prevents parents from viewing other students' behaviors and other students' progress. They will only see their own students' reports. So you will click on Connect Parents and Students if you would like to do that immediately. If you would like to wait until later on, just click Invite Parents later. Okay, now that we have set up our new class, we're going to go in and show how to give and take away behaviors. One thing that I would like to add is that you can add many classes on your Class Dojo. If you see here, I have a science class, a math class, and a kindergarten class. So, for example, if you were teaching APA math classes to high school students and you had several different periods with different classes, you could have a dojo set up for each of the classes that you teach. For now, let's go into our science class. And here are the students that we have in science class. First thing we will do is go to display settings. This is where you can change the monster size. You can change the order students are listed by first name or last name. When students have point bubbles, you can change whether they can see the combined total, separate totals, or if you would not like to show bubbles at all, you can select that. Also, when you award students for positive behavior or you award them for behavior that needs work, you can choose if one or both or none of them show up on the board as you do it. Another thing that you can have that you can decide on is if you would like the awards to play sounds when you are either recognizing a positive behavior or a behavior that needs work. You may decide that you would only like to play award sounds for positive behavior instead of letting the entire class know when a student got awarded a needs work behavior. Okay, now we will take a look at how to assign a student different behaviors. If you would like to select only one student to give either a positive recognition or needs work behavior recognition to, you click on that student's name. And here, if it is a positive recognition, you would choose one of these. If it is a needs work recognition, you would choose one of these. So let's say that we want to give feedback to Clay Mathers that he was on task. So since we had chosen to show our recognition as well as play the sound, that's what pops up at the bottom of the screen. If you would like to randomly select students as you are going through your class, you can select random and it will pick one of the students. This one just happened to pick Clay Mathers again, and he is being responsible. Okay, if you decide that you would like to undo what you had just done, let's say that you accidentally gave a student a point when you meant to give it to a different student, or you recognize them for the wrong behavior, you would simply click undo last. If you want to award multiple students in the class at a time, you click award multiple students. You can select all students if you'd like to award the entire class, or you would click on all of the names of the students who are on task that you want to recognize, or all the students who you would like to say need to improve their behavior. We'll give these guys an award for having good teamwork. If you are asking students to reach a certain goal or of their numbers, and you would like to cap that off at some point, once they've reached their goals, you can click Reset Bubbles. You can either select all and reset all of the bubbles in the class, or if you would like to just select one student that you would like to reset their bubbles, you can do that. Okay, the next thing that we're going to take a look at is reports. Under the reports, you will see reports for the whole class. You can also look at reports for individual students. You can change the date range from this week, the past month, and so this is what parents will see when they log on to their child's account. They will see their child, they will see what percent of positive feedback they have received, and what type of feedback it was. So we can see that this person has received 100% feedback this week for teamwork. They've received 1 positive point and 0 needs work points. The next thing that we will go to is messages. And this is where you can send messages to parents. You can send them to all of the parents. You can send the message to one parent at a time. Parents can also send messages to you giving feedback and asking questions on their child's Class Dojo account. Here you see that we have not invited these parents from this class yet, so you would click Invite Parent. That is where you would add in their email address and they would get sent the code in order to access their child's account. To make any really quick changes, you can go to Edit Class, and here you can quickly edit students, whether it's their dojo, their name. You can delete students, add new students. You can also quickly edit behaviors in your class that you are looking for. So if you wanted to take out participating and add in some other type of positive behavior that you'd like to see in the class, you can do that here. You can also invite parents here to view their child's class dojo, and you can also connect other teachers to this same class. So if your same students are switching to different classes for different class periods, you can give their other teachers access into their accounts to give or take away points. Class Dojo is an extremely efficient classroom management tool that has proven to be effective and fun in the classroom. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found the information to be useful and applicable to your own classroom.